The first thing you need to know is that Malcolm Jamal Warner was never supposed to die. Not that morning in Belize, not at the height of his career, and definitely not in the way the official report claimed. A grieving mother, a locked USB drive, and a name that, until now, no one dared connect to what happened. Malcolm wasn't just an actor. He had information. Something so big, so dangerous, it could burn an entire empire to the ground. And before this story ends, you're going to hear it straight from him. The world was told Malcolm drowned while snorkeling. A tragic accident, the headline said. But Pamela, his mother, never believed it. Her son was an expert swimmer. The night before, he'd called her. His voice was calm, but laced with urgency. "Mom, if something happens to me, tell the world I wasn't lying." That line haunted her, and it became impossible to ignore after she unpacked the suitcase the authorities returned. In the inside pocket of his coat, an envelope. No name, no handwriting. Just one word: truth. Inside, a black USB drive. No label. When she plugged it in, the files she found were chilling. Confidential memos marked internal eyes only. Lists of payment transfers. Dozens of NDAs. And one ominous folder labeled Shadow Network. There was also a single video. Malcolm's face filled the frame. His tone was calm, but final. "If you're seeing this, someone made sure I wouldn't make it. This is bigger than one man. They think they can bury me, but you can't bury the truth forever." Pamela knew exactly what she had to do. She took the drive to the Department of Justice. Weeks later, the world was stunned. Outside a courthouse in Philadelphia, cameras flashed as Bill Cosby, once America's favorite father, was led away in handcuffs. But this wasn't the trial you remember from the news. This was new, triggered by the data Pamela had handed over. Data prosecutors claimed proved a deliberate campaign to silence victims, erase evidence, and remove anyone who refused to play along. And buried in that data was something called the Warner Archive. The archive was a vault of secrets. In one memo, "If containment fails, redirect through tragedy. The ocean remains a viable optic." There were audio recordings, two men in hushed voices calling Malcolm a threat. There was even grainy security footage. Malcolm alone, standing at the edge of a pier the night before his disappearance. He turns, looks directly at the camera, says something you can't hear, before the feed cuts out. When this went public, the reaction was immediate. Hashtags exploded. Protests filled the streets. He didn't drown. He was erased. Investigators found something even more disturbing. An internal system codenamed Silence Machine 2.0. It wasn't a physical machine. It was a manual. A corporate playbook for destroying reputations, controlling press narratives, and making inconvenient people vanish without ever pulling a trigger. Malcolm had hacked into it. He was preparing to leak everything. And according to one email chain, the people behind it knew exactly how close he was. Then came the second package. No return address. Just a plain brown envelope on Pamela's porch. Inside, a hard drive. It contained a folder called Buried, emails detailing surveillance of Malcolm's phone and home, photos taken without his knowledge, a document labeled Echo Protocol, a chilling plan to erase whistleblowers entirely, including posthumous character assassination. This time, Pamela didn't wait. She uploaded every file, every photo, every recording directly to the public. Within hours, industry titans resigned, networks collapsed, and Bill Cosby faced a new wave of charges that could not be negotiated away. Today, murals of Malcolm cover walls in cities he never visited. Scholarships bear his name. Movements carry his last words like a banner. Pamela released one final piece from the USB, A second video recorded in secret. In it, Malcolm is sitting by a window, sunlight on his face. He smiles softly. "Mom, if you see this, I'm okay. Don't be afraid for me. Tell them the truth. Tell them all of it. Because in the end, the message survived. And if this story proves anything, it's that you can silence a voice, but never the echo it leaves behind."